The countdown is over, the talking is all done, and the first fixture is here. The Newcastle United Jets at home to Adelaide United in Energy Australia Stadium here in Newcastle. Robbie Slater is with me, and a great scene here, Robbie. The crowd streamed into the ground, and the kids are here. They're ready for kickoff.
Well, there's certainly one thing. There's lots of children here, and that's exactly what the FFA wanted to attract. And look, we're just about there. It's nearly time for kickoff. You know, the Hyundai A-League has arrived, and it's arrived in force in Newcastle.
Let's hear the roar now as the officials bring out the players. The fans of the Newcastle United Jets. It's such a nursery for football in this country. And, of course, Adelaide United, well, speaking of nurseries, they're not a bad nursery themselves. There's a lot of history and there's a lot of pedigree. Now Zelic. Now, I just wonder, the card is out here. Probably rightly so on Lewis Brain.
Yeah, Louis Brain very late.
Swings it into the box, but Newcastle have the numbers. Nice little ball from Pentelis towards Veart. The cross! Well, it asks the question of Liam Reddy, and Adelaide United have come out of their blocks pretty well so far in just the 9th minute. Richard Johnson. Zelic. Milicic let it run. What a chance. Here's Carl through. Matt Thompson. It's Thompson for the Jets. The cross. Found no one. Mark Bridge has done well here. He's kept it in play. It's Mark Bridge and Beltrami. Well, he hangs on to it at a second effort. But what a good effort from Mark Bridge.
Well, it's much better play. It's the second chance. Mark Bridge coming across. It's a great idea. Matthew Thompson coming. Just doesn't get enough pace on the ball. But well read for Beltrami. That was much better.
Now the shot from Veart is well over the bar. Now to Van Dommel. Here's Veart, tagged by Deans. Found himself a little bit of space here, Carl Veart. The cross comes in, and it is in! And Adelaide United score the historic goal, and it's Carl Veart who's knocked on the door, and he has the goal.
Well, he's looked dangerous, hasn't he? This time, he makes Newcastle pay with some sloppy defending in the centre of defence. A wonderful ball in from Ross Aloisi, and it was well played. They switched from right to left. Went through Costanzo, came back. This is Ross Aloisi on the ball, whips this one across, gets in between two defenders, glancing header, 1-0 to Adelaide.
Just take the sting out of Adelaide. Here's Paul Kohler, looking for young Mark Bridge, who took something in the back. Play goes on. Thompson goes into Milicic. Johnson had peeled off, but it goes across him to Jade North. North swings it in, they jump. Great chance, Bridge! Still they try. Milicic had the last effort, but Adelaide United found a wall in the last line.
Well, it was much better play. Great ball in from Jade North. Milicic gets a touch. Mark Bridge thought waited just a bit too long. Ended up with Milicic at the end again.
Now Alagic, Costanzo, Brain. Defender dropped off. Brain's got a little bit of room. He beats one man. Still Louis Brain. Well, it was a smart play. That's a terrible pun, but Liam Reddy hangs on and will clear it as quick as possible. Now Travis Dodd for Adelaide United. Dodd sends it across. Here's Veart! The challenger's flying in. A ball may have struck his own man. Towards Veart, who climbs nicely. Brain again across. Costanzo. Still they try. And the pressure valve released.
Ball comes to Halidi trying a shot.
Now Adelaide, it breaks here. What a chance this is for Travis Dodd!
I think you find this is actually quite a good save from Liam Reddy.
Corner goes across, swung in by Johnson. What a chance for Alan Picken, who'd wandered up from the back, but Beltrami stands tall.
Well, it's a little short corner Beautiful ball in from Richard Johnson, and Alan Picking completely unmarked. Really should have done better here.
Now Louis Brain, what a game he's had. Sends Travis Dodd on a hike. Cross in the corner, chance! And Aloisi. Well, Carl Veart screaming. Just for a moment, it looked like Adelaide had a second.
Just come across. Great ball in from Travis Dodd. Carl Veart thought he was being held back.
Lovely ball. He's picked out Richie Alagic, who's wandered forward. They continue to keep possession. Now back to Costanzo, who hooks it into the box. Laid down by Kemp. And the shot was brilliantly saved by Reddy. Ross Aloisi, who's done just about everything but score.
Well, good passage of play. First time ball from Costanzo. Kemp chests it down beautifully, and Reddy has kept his side in the game.
Lavino Haliti's down the left flank. Might have caught a hand from Valkanis. The referee looked at his linesman, but play goes on. Here's Chad Bugaya for Adelaide. 90 minutes are up. The ball played through. It's Travis Dodd. Can he finish it? He can't. Travis Dodd. The speed of Adelaide has cut Newcastle to ribbons. Chad Bugaya, the fresh legs on, the ball into Dodd's path, and he hooked it. Adelaide shift across the park. Zelic was clipped. He plays on. Eagleton down the flank. He goes deep to the back post. The header comes back across. And Adelaide get it to safety. And there is the final whistle. And the Adelaide United players celebrate. There are celebrations right across the camp. Newcastle Jets 0, Adelaide United 1. Carl Veart's goal 18 minutes into the first half has separated these teams. And as time ticks on in the Hyundai A-League, it might just become a famous first-up victory for the men from Adelaide. Let's find out more with head coach John Cosmina, who's with Robbie Slater.
Well, John Cosmina, opening of the Hyundai A-League, tough assignment for you up here in Newcastle, but you've come through with flying colours.
Yeah, I think we really worked well as a team tonight. We were buzzing and probably a little bit lucky not to go away with a little bit more than we got, but look, what a fantastic game of football.
You must be very, very happy with the form of Carl Veart. I think we can call him a veteran now, but he certainly caused Newcastle defence lots of problems.
He's an intelligent player. He learned his trade a long time ago, and tonight he was outstanding. He was there when we needed him defensively. He was on the end of things in the box. He's unlucky not to have another goal or two to his credit.
And along with him, Ross Aloisi in the midfield, the top of the diamond, Costanzo at the bottom of the diamond, mate, they were magnificent for you.
They work well off each other. They balance quite well, and Ross works hard. Ange sits in the hole, and he reads things. He's so clever with the ball as well. He just picks it when we need him to do it. And it was, I mean, I can't say any more. It was a great game, and to come here under pressure, no one expected us to win, except us, and we did.